What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also to ask me to put it up, so I'll put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video is entitled I Chose to Be Happy. I don't understand. You can have a bad day. You can even have a bad season. But happiness, just like depression, is a choice. So, your attitude determines your latitude, right? Attitude, altitude, whatever, same thing, whatever. But you people choose to be happy. They're not waking up happy. And if you're not happy, it's because you're not making the choice to be. And people feel like, I got to go through all of these, curves and things. And if I get this and that and this, that, and the third, and make a left over here, make a right over here, and, put myself together and turn yourself around. That's what it's all. I forgot the hokey pokey, whatever. But when you do all these little dance steps, it's going to land you into happiness. No, you're going to have to make a conscious decision. I'm going to be happy. Because if you don't, you're going to be if you don't commit to something, you're going to basically be open to be a slave to everything else. If there are people who have made a choice to be happy. They're going to be happy whether they're rich or poor, whether they're healthy or unhealthy. See, that's a choice. There are people right now who, like when we were kids, as children, we didn't know we was poor because we were just kids. We were happy. That didn't affect our, psyche. Oh, I can't be happy because I just don't have everything I really want in the world. I don't have a Lamborghini. We dreamed about having all those fine things, but we were still happy. I can't get a Lamborghini right now because I can't drive, but I can get a Hot Wheels. You're an adult. You buy yourself a remote control car. You got a Lambo. But where's the choice? Life is going to happen as long as you're living. When people say, I saw a quote that had me cracking up. You only live once. It was a guy sitting next to his friend. He said, you only live once. And that was his quote. And his friend says, no, you live every day. You only die once. Oh, man, that was so deep. Oh, so deep, so deep. So if you're living every day, you're making a choice every day. If you upset 7 days in a row, it's not because a life per se, it's because you didn't make the choice to be happy. You might feel like, what do I have to be happy about? That maybe that you're alive to make a bad situation good. Maybe you have that in you where you can turn a negative into a positive. But as long as you're upset and angry and feeding your anger and vitriol for the world, you can never make a bad situation good because you're just going to be wallowing in the bad. I never really understood a person who could wake up angry. Who can talk themselves into being angry every day. No, I take that back. I understand it if somebody's an athlete, you're trying to motivate yourself by what people are saying or what you imagine people are saying. You get what I'm saying? But if you're just living and this person talked crazy about me, and this person over here said this about me, and I think this person like this, and so this is making me mad. Did you actually have these conversations with these people? No, but that's how I feel. That's what I feel like they're thinking about me. So you're basically making yourself upset from your own imagination, and you don't have the adult aptitude to go ask a person, how do you feel about me? No, I just want to make something in my mind and run with it. Well, you chose to be petty. You chose to be narcissistic. See, everything, all these other state of beings we choose. So if you commit to choosing these states, excuse me, then you can commit to choosing to be happy. And you're lying to yourself if you can say otherwise. Because some people just don't want to say what it really is. They don't want to be happy. They want to suffer. I forgot what the term was. It's a medical term where basically your sensory, your nervous, your nervous system and your sensors and your senses are kind of backwards, where pain actually makes you feel good. You know, so you get a rush out of pain. So you think that being in painful situations feels great. I'm looking it up because I want to say the term, but but the thing about it is endorphins. I know it's a phrase talking about why pain feels good, blah, 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 blah. Basically, endorphins are released for painful experiences, but there's actual terminology for it. I'm sorry for wasting your time because I ain't going to look up this thing all day. Now, here's the thing. Everybody wants to act like they're a victim of all the negative things in life, but we only harp on the negative. When truth be told, in life there are far more positive things that happen to you, far more good things that happen to you in life than bad. But just like when people say, you can say 100 good things to a person, but they'll only remember the one bad thing. That makes no sense, though. So you can't remember the 100 good things. You only remember the one bad thing. That's because you choose to only pay attention to what you perceive as negative. Because if somebody tells you 100 good things or does 100 good things for you, and then they do something bad or say something bad to you or do something bad to you, and you remember the one bad thing they said or the one bad thing they did you actually not pay attention to that also insinuates you didn't appreciate the 100 good things that they did or said? You took that for granted? I'm just saying. There are a lot of things in life that happened to me that wasn't cool, wasn't fair, that really ticked me off. That there's some things in life that I still think about to this day that still would tick me off. But even with that being said, I choose to be happy instead of angry. I'm not going to walk around, the year was 1987. I just had a Michael Jackson Thriller action figure and some child up the block stole it. I never get that Thriller jacket back. No. It probably was 87 too. That actually happened. Because Michael Jackson had the Thriller and the Beat It jacket. But that's how famous Michael Jackson was. He had his own action figure. Anybody seen who has an action figure now? Nobody. But it is what it is. So one of the issues that I also have in this whole concept is, if you happy, like, people get mad at other people for being happy and choosing to be happy, but you encourage people for being mad and dysfunctional. Be in your truth. Happiness, living, choosing to be happy can be your truth too, you know. All this, I'm bitter, you choosing to be bitter. I'm angry, you choosing to be angry. Because you can just as well spread good Yuletide and good energy to the world that you could spread the bad. But what are most people doing? Spreading the bad. And you know, when somebody's happy, it offends you. Oh, why you enjoying life so much? That sucks. No, your mentality sucks. I'm just saying. You know what? I'm done. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace. We out of here.